Hello everybody, in this scenario we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where I am a moron, and if you'd like to know why, then let me show you. Um, yeah, I don't know how this happened. I thought I had it open, like I thought I had this ready. I guess I didn't, so I genuinely thought I had this ready. Anyways, let's have this premiere at 7. Anyways, now let's actually get on with the video. In the last video, I think we saw the UN get created, the Union of Nations. We also saw Northern Baja California break away, and a few other things that I completely forgot. Anyways, if you like this scenario, then don't forget to like and subscribe, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Let's get on with this. I actually want to touch on the ideologies layer first, because we're going to be seeing a few more things happen, and that is actually going to be a few more nations becoming fascist. And those are actually going to be nations that you might not think they're going to be. And the first few nations are going to be this New Mexican or Arizonian nation, or like North Mexico. The next one, you. We're also going to be seeing, you're already fascist, so goodbye. We are going to be seeing, there's no other fascist candidates. You know what? Down here. Something's going to be happening in one of these two nations. I'm going to do a coin flip. Tails is the purple one. It's heads. So this blue nation, they have a few candidates running. One is a fascist. One is a communist. That is the wrong one. One is a communist. One is a democratic person. And one is a monarchist nation. And the fascist ends up winning. So yeah, fascism is now in 2 places in India. Yay. That's very fun, isn't it? So yeah, we now have fascism. Anyways, um, going off of this for sort of, I actually do have a few things I'd like to show you. First of all, the regional rankings. I split the world into a few regions, and I have ranked the nations in those regions. So let's just go on with it real quick. First of all, up here, take a look. Down here, take a look. Over here, just take a look. There's quite a few, so I'm gonna give you a moment. Up here, take a look. The Middle East, take a look. Caucasian I've actually split in two. Because, like, yeah, and they're still somehow the second strongest in this area. Anyways, yeah, India, I did not ever do India, so let's do it now. I would say the strongest nation is probably you. Then I'd go with you, 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 and you. You, there we go. Anyways, here, take a look. Down here, take another look. And Europe, here, have a good look. Wait, that's one, that's two, that's four. What? Oh, wait, yeah, there's three. Where's five? One, two, three, four. Did I forget to include Ireland on this list? Stupid me. Anyways, let's go off of this. And I actually do want to show you some new things real quick. UN, I've changed it to a 4-point star. And now I do want to go onto the stability and the tech layers real quick. I've changed them to be 4-pointed stars. I just think it's going to be a bit easier to like update it. And it also means that we don't constantly have Antarctica at the bottom of the map for no reason. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, space race nations. I don't actually know why I still have that. Anyways, I actually before I end up doing the next thing, there is just one thing I want to check. Okay, yeah. Anyways, the next thing that we're going to be doing is, surprisingly enough, well, not really surprising because it's a new thing, it's going to be on the UN layer. And why is that? Well, if I can actually grab the white, here we go. We are going to be seeing a few more nations joining on the layer, the thing. And if I go onto the military layer, we're going to be seeing who it's going to be. It's going to be you, you, and you, 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 and finally, you. Because I thought I added you. So yeah, this is slowly spreading. Slowly but surely. Anyways, let's go off of this. Let's go to somewhere that you're not going to think that we're going to be going to. And that's actually going to be down here. And why are we going down here? The Orange Nation is not doing very good right now. If I turn on the cities layer, because it looks better, and if I can find it, I turn on the tech layer, they have pretty bad tech. Civility layer, pretty unstable. But they just had a protest. They shot at some protesters. Uh-oh. You're dark red now. You know what that means. Rebellion. So, what color am I going to be coloring in the rebellion, people? I'm going to be coloring it in a color so that, like, it's, like, a decently similar color, but, like, not so, like, similar that, like, people with, like, some sort of color blindness, like, can't see it, but, like, if you have color blindness, like, if you're colorblind, why are you watching a color series? Do whatever you want. Anyways, we are going to be seeing these areas end up breaking away with like a pocket up here, this one, and this one. So boom, bat, bang. So let's see how this is gonna go. I can barely see the difference between that. There we go. They very quickly managed to just connect up between like two of these pockets. This pocket though is gone. And they do start pushing into this pocket. Although never fear, the green team is here. Yeah. Prior Polish colony really wants more land. So yeah. Um yeah. But never fear, they're also invading you. Yeah, Poland the private the previously Polish colony just does not care. Guarantee that Poland's probably showing a tear of how proud they are. Anyways, going back down here. Yeah. This is happening. But if we go onto the ideology layer, you can notice how they are full democracy. That's changing. They are currently having elections. And I will tell you who is there. First, there is a communist. And there's a dictatorship. And there is a fascist. And there is a monarchist. There's no democratic person here. Although there are like minor parties, like yeah, but like there's like one like very small democratic party. I want to know what party is going to be chosen. I don't think there's a country that has it so far. Well, currently, it's going to be the dictatorship. How fun. So yeah, now that the prior Polish colony is a dictatorship, uh, they're going to start treating their people kind of bad. And that's not very good. And I'm going to tell you what's going to be happening. We are going to be seeing a coalition get made. I'm going to just make its own new layer real quick. And want to know who's going to be a part of this coalition? Nigeria, you, and if I can turn off the ideology layer, you, and you. So yeah. Um, why are you red? Oh, I see why I had the wrong setting enabled. I accidentally had the setting where like the innards also get colored in. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Now the innards don't get colored in. Well, they don't get colored in red. Anyways, coalition, you're dead. Nigeria, is the strongest nation in Africa, just like in general. And I'm gonna pull up the rankings. Oh, they're the second strongest, I guess. Also, isn't Ethiopia spelled with an I? I swear it's spelled with an I. Yeah, I think I'm stupid and I spelled with an I. Anyways, I feel like Nigeria should be on there more than them, but oh well. 10A, 10B again. Let's do that, because I don't know. Why not? So yeah, now we have another 10A, 10B. So there we go. Bam, A, and the B, and B, and a good-looking B. There we go. So yeah, also, oh, it's more purple than I thought. I thought it was like bluish, like dark blue color. Actually, now that I look at it, it is very, 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 very purple. Anyways, um, let's get on with this coalition. So, the Polish colony, they're going to be doing concerningly well. And why is that? Well, they're very good at pushing into this nation. So I'm going to turn off the coalition, because like, we know who's in the coalition. All of their neighbors are in it. They begin like pushing down along these two. And like, they're doing like very well. So yeah. Although, the success ends once they get into the north. Yeah. Nigeria is very quickly pushing in. Not just that, the rebellion pops back up. And surprisingly enough, thanks to Nigeria. Poland actually, and the Polish colony actually just like completely just lose it. Also, I don't know what to call this nation, like Angola or something. Isn't Angola a bit more south? You know, I'm going to get my regular map up just to see. I want to see what nation is actually here. So, boom. I'd say the Congo. We see the Republic of Congo just like completely just get rid of all their forces in like the other nations because they realize that they are very, very screwed. And even when they do that, some are like, you know what? Why are we fighting for this guy? So they just start pushing in, and eventually the government just collapses. But it's not like rebellion; it's just like it just collapses. Anyways, let's see what this peace treaty is gonna look like. This is a peace treaty of all time. Anyways, let's just explain it because it's a little complicated, I guess. So, first of all, Nigeria is going to be gaining this like amount these promises up here. Second of all, you are going to be gaining this. Then the Grey Nation's going to be gaining this, or like the very, very dark purple, because if I scale it up a lot, it's very lavender. In the north of the prior German colony, we see this grey team get made. Now there's 4 prior German colonies. There's going to be a lot more. We see a light red nation get well, a very, very regular but very, very slightly light red nation get formed. A greenish nation gets formed. I'm going to slightly change that color. You know what? I think this looks good. And so that's the land gains. Finally, we have this. And you might be wondering, what are they going to be doing with this? They are going to be occupying it. Like, the UN is going to be occupying it. You might be wondering, Annie, only, that's the wrong one. Only, like, one nation is a part of this in Africa, well, nearby. About that, in the peace treaty, all nations that A got independence or B were in the war were like required to join in on the UN. So yeah, we now have a bunch of new nations in the UN. And regarding this, I don't know, I guess it's a part of the UN. Anyways, let's look at the capitals because those are going to be pretty important. We are going to be seeing this grey nation put theirs right here. This colored country, they are going to be putting theirs right here. And the red one, they're going to be putting it right here. Actually, I should probably have the river layer up. Oh, that's perfect. Also, I got a new river layer. Also, I colored it different. It's now very slightly dark blue. Anyways, yeah, that is the new capital layer. Anyways, we are going to be seeing a few more stuff, a few more things, because this video is still a bit short. So, first thing that we're going to be seeing is, if I can find it, that is the Union layer. We're going to be seeing it be enacted with once again. And what's going to be happening? It's going to be happening over here. And it is going to be between the nations of Alaska and the Green Nation. I lied. It's not between them, because that would look horrible. Well, it is sort of going to involve them, actually. So I take back what I just said. It is going to be the nation of California joining in on the alliance. So, hello, California. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, let's actually go on to the economy layer. We are actually going to be seeing an economy layer be made in, well, no, an economy alliance get made in the Americas. And it's going to be can it be can it be a pentagon? Is there any pentagons? I don't think there's any pentagons. So yeah, a pentagon alliance is going to be made between the nations of Alaska, this green nation, California, you, you, and funnily enough, Hawaii. That's right, Hawaii is here. Why did I turn off the capital layer? Anyways, yeah, so that's that done. Anyways, let's head over to, I really need to plan these out more. So you know what? I know what to do. Where is it? I cannot find it. Here it is. We're going to be seeing the union take place. And it is on the union layer. Also, I'm going to fix this. It's been bugging me. Like, this has really been bugging me. I turned the tolerance way up. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this. There we go. Anyways, it is going to obviously be over here, because why would I be over here? And it's finally going to be the unification between these two. And they are going to be forming the Arabian Union. If I can find a good color for it. I'm going to have it be the, like, Yemenis Union color, but just a little bit bluer. So I'm going to have it be its like current color, but I am going to also have it like have a small bit of blue in it. I think that's good. And with that, we see another Union alliance get died. And that means that I'm going to have to fix the UN. So there we go. We are going to have to get rid of this coalition. Because I just remembered about that. So we're also going to have to this has been useless for a while. And we also see the military alliance get updated, so yeah. Also, I am going to, regarding the flag, I am going to keep it the same. Also, I'm generally just considering getting rid of this layer. I am not updating it anytime soon. Like, look how outdated it is. Like, there's still no countries here. It's so outdated. You know what? Goodbye, you. Anyways, yeah. Let's go from that up to here. And why is that? You might remember that Ukraine ended up giving, well, they ended not giving, they ended up unionizing with Belarus a while ago, and that was for stability. And they are going to be splitting now, but peacefully, obviously peacefully. And as we can see, it's going to look like this. Although, it's going to be a little different to this. So I know that you saw me go onto the thing. I know you saw that. We are going to be seeing them not gain full independence. They are going to be gaining mostly independence, with the exception of this province, which is going to stay under Ukrainian control, and they are going to be just putting their capital where it used to be, right in the center of their nation. I think they still have it, so... Oh dear lord! Um... Oh, it's because there was empty space. Anyways, boom. Yep. And also with this, they are going to be forced to join in on the UN. They are also actually no, nothing with the nukes. Are they in anything else? No, no, and yes. They're rejoining the Triangle Alliance. Yeah, I think. If not, yeah, then oh. But I think it's good. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, actually staying on like regarding alliances, we're gonna be seeing something get made in Eastern Europe. And it's gonna be made between the nations of, let me look for a shape. I'm a moron, there was a pentagon. Square alliance it is. Let me just fix that real quick. So bam bam boom bang. Bing, boom, bap, boom, bop, bang, bam. There we go. Anyways, it is going to be the shape of a... There's a heptagon. There is a hexagon. You know what? The three-pointed star alliance. And it is going to be made between the nations of that is a hexagon. Between the nations of Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Romania. That's it for now. By that, I was gonna say I lied, but actually no, I didn't lie. Because we are going to be seeing the nations of, also this is dissolving because there's only 3 nations and one of them's going to join. These two are going to be joining in on the 3-point star alliance. So I just realized I should probably revert Ukraine's color now. Because they don't need it to be like this grey. So say goodbye to this Ukraine and say hello to this Ukraine again. So yeah, good thing they don't have an occupation zone up here. Anyways, yeah. And this isn't just gonna be an like economy alliance. If I can find the thing, where is it? Here it is. It is also gonna be a union alliance. And if you want to know what the shape's gonna be, then you've come to the wrong person. So let me just look for a shape. Circle, I guess. And once again, it's gonna be between Poland, you, you, and you. I think that's the members. There's 5, right? Oh, I forgot Ireland. Yep. Okay, that's good. I did that wrong there. God damn it. Okay, now it's correct. So yeah, quite a few things have happened this episode, but we are going to be seeing one more take place. And where is that going to be happening? Well, my friend, it's going to be happening in the grand old nation of, I don't know, green. Oh wow, that was perfect. That's a lot of rivers. You might be wondering, what's happening in the wonderful nation of green? Well, stability layer, meh. Tech layer, meh. Stability layer. Why are we here again? Oh no. Yeah, that stability is slowly dropping. So yeah, nothing too important, but it's just decreasing a bit. Anyways, so that is going to be the last thing of this video. Also, did I keep the river layer on the whole time? Oh no, because I forgot. Also, I just realized, like, a lot of, pollution is going through these rivers now. I just realized. Like, I just realized that. I should probably update the radiation layer. But, not right now. Anyways, that is the end of today's episode. Or video, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Let me just center this. I'm completely covering New Zealand. I'm gonna just move myself here. Just for New Zealand's sake. I'm very tempted to make my, you know what? I'm going to become the size of New Zealand. Where's my reactive? Here it is. I'm going to become the size of New Zealand. If you guys enjoy it, I'm joking. That looks horrible. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe because I feel like I say this every video, but my foot is on something. I don't want to know what it is. I am trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of this year, and I want subscribers. Anyways, that's the end, so goodbye.